So Tech Beerus is about to get his EZA. Naturally, I want to buff up the Realm of Gods units that I will be taking into that event to try and see how far I could possibly get in said EZA. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to rainbow this INT BEERUS right here, who on paper does seem like he's, a bit better than, Tech Beerus, at least before his EZA, and then, like the AGL Beerus or whatever. But I actually do think, or, even the STR Beerus. The STR Beerus and the Tech Beerus, I do actually think are sort of better than this INT BEERUS. The reason for that is because really the Beerus cards at this point are here to serve one purpose, and that's to, activate all of LR Beerus and Whis' links and stuff. So, you take one of these Beerus cards, you set them alongside LR Beerus and Whis, and both the LR and this Beerus card are going to look very impressive, and they're going to be able to hit very hard. But the Tech and the STR ones, they link up significantly better since they've got Fierce Battle, whereas the AGL Beerus and now this INT BEERUS have Shattering the Limit. But this Beerus will be a tremendous unit to use in the Tech Beerus EZA. That's why I've decided to go ahead and rainbow him right here, and we could also test out how solid he'll be in an event. Alright guys, so now we'll go ahead and take a look at the INT BEERUS and see how well he performs. Again, this is going to be a pretty interesting test, I think, especially since we just saw what Tech BEERUS is able to do. Tech BEERUS has legitimately become one of the top tier units in the game. Like, the level of strength, like okay, so EZAs before, right, were very, very powerful. AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku was a very strong unit. Tech Cell, very, very good unit. I'd say Tech Cell was a top tier unit. But these last two EZAs have been a whole different level. Physical Kid Buu and Tech BEERUS are units that are like as good as brand new Dokkan Fest exclusives. My point, like, Physical Kid Buu, if you want to, you say you prefer Turles, sure, I get it, or you prefer Physical Kid Buu, they're pretty much equal. Like, they're right there, very similar in terms of power. So, like, Turles is brand new. Like, he just came out. Like, Physical Kid Buu is years old, and now the same thing with Tech BEERUS, where, Tech BEERUS hits harder than any Dokkan Fest that's released pretty much ever. Like, Tech BEERUS is like practically the hardest hitting Dokkan Fest, outside of the Vegito cards that have like the counter mechanics, or, Tech Vegito Blue, who builds up his attack power and can output more damage. But Tech BEERUS with the 3.5 million attack stat at rainbow level, linked with LR Beerus, linked with, well, not linked, but, with EGL Turles, like, insanity. Now, we did get a pretty bad rotation. Like, I do want INT BEERUS linked up with LR Beerus, of course. So he is taking 16k right away. Alright, but he is over 1 million without even being linked up with LR Beerus. But that also is, of course, with Turles on rotation. So, that's the thing, too. Like, Tech BEERUS also has a defensive buff. Like, so now, like, any unit that has an EZA event, right? So, any, like, AGL and Physical Ultimate Gohan, INT or STR or AGL Beerus cards, all of them, like, will they all eventually get EZAs as well? Because, like, we know that the INT Cell and now STR versions of Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Cell have gotten EZAs, so the sky is now the limit. Like, so many units who previously would have been thought of as bad or fodder or just, not very impressive units are now going to be, like, crazy, insanely good. Like, I'm very impressed with, what they've done with some of these EZAs. Now, I probably will have to use a defensive item here because we saw in the first phase, INT BEERUS did not really have defensive capabilities here. Bojack does. What items do we have? Yeah, I'm actually going to use a... I'm going to use a double King Yama right here, actually. Yeah. just to sort of make sure that we're good, and we can kind of start to thin out their numbers a bit. So we'll take out the Tech Beerus, or the Tech Beerus. We'll take out the Tech Metal Cooler right there, and then we'll have Turles hit the STR one, because Turles might be able to finish the STR one off in one hit. So INT BEERUS, you know, I've got him rainbowed. I may regret it. We'll see, because I did see some preliminary info for Tech Beerus' EZA. Okay, Tech Beerus had his attack lowered right there. But I did see some preliminary info for the Beerus EZA. And in it, I saw that the Realm of God, like the Tech Beerus EZA, does not actually have a weakness to the Realm of Gods category. Now, you know, of course, I want to see when the event actually comes out to confirm if that's true. But if that's true, that is crazy that, you know, they're going to make these EZAs so good, they're even harder to do now. Now, I also saw that Devilman, they changed it so that Devilman is no longer useful in EZAs. And the way that they did this is they made it so that cards that are not a UR, their damage is capped at 2 million. So if you get Devilman's passive to activate, he can only do 2 million damage. I was like stunned by that. Like, whoa! They took away Devilman? That's crazy. Because Devilman, like, you could beat EZAs with it, but it's, yo, it's a 1% chance. Like, you have to be trying the event over and over and over and over again to get that to activate. I don't know that they needed to do that, but at the same time, now these EZAs are like omega top tier level. So I always say this, the more difficult it is to obtain the unit, the better the unit is. So because of the fact that they did that, you know, they made it ridiculously hard to beat now. They obviously upped up the level of, you know, Tech Beerus' power. So it's a shame, but it's worth it for the increase in power. So here's Beerus linked up with LR Beerus. He's at 1 million. So he is definitely a decent unit, able to hit about 1 million. But in that exact same situation right there, you know, Tech Beerus would be at like 2.5 million, something like that. Tech Beerus is radically powerful. This did work out, by the way, too. We're going to be a... Whoa! Okay, oh, that AGL one, he does hit very hard as well. Oh, my goodness. I'm actually kind of surprised by the amount of damage he did there. But this works out perfectly, because now we're going to get the rotation that we actually want to see in the next turn. We're going to have the Beerus is linked up, and then we're also going to have Turles on rotation. So that's going to be really good. Let me double check to make sure that INT BEERUS still doesn't have his attack lowered, though. I want to make sure he does not. He doesn't. Yeah, the attack lowering effect has worn off. Yeah, it has. LR Beerus still has it, but we're not looking to see what LR Beerus' damage is, right? So this, I guess, would be the best rotation for INT BEERUS. I actually want to heal. Yeah, I want to heal because the AGL Beerus might hit kind of hard. That I guess is the big problem with INT BEERUS, is that of course he's got no defensive capabilities whatsoever, and then of course, you know, Tech Beerus absolutely does now. That's the thing too. Like, they're making these EZA units good, like, you know, offensively and defensively in a lot of ways. Just very impressive all around. So let's see what our boy INT BEERUS is capable of doing. Oh, nice dodge right there. 1.5. Okay, that's really good. That's really good right there. So he definitely would hit. Ooh, 4.6. Yeah, here's the thing. I did see people say that Tech Beerus is better than LR Beerus. That's not true, by the way. LR Beerus is definitely better than Tech Beerus. Tech Beerus probably... Will Tech Beerus hit harder more consistently? Yeah, I would say so, because LR Beerus, you know, you do need to get him the 18-key super, and then he's able to, you know, break. As you guys saw, LR Beerus broke 4 million right there. Tech Beerus cannot do that. But Tech Beerus, you know, only has to get to 12-key, Whereas, you know, getting to like 18 key supers or something like that for LR Beerus is really hard for Beerus units. It's not going to be too hard to get, you know, Tech Beerus his super attack, especially with Turles arm rotation, because you're only going to need a little bit of key. But LR Beerus, see, that's the thing. LR Beerus has a reputation for being bad, and he's not. He's still a summonable LR. He's just like the worst summonable LR. But let's take a look at this Beerus, who hopefully will be very effective for me in Tech Beerus' EZA. Otherwise, I really did just waste orbs, because there's no point to him as of right now. So this is Wayward God Beerus. His leader skill is int type attack, 33% per int key sphere obtained. So that's a good thing. He is a better nuking leader than Super Baby 2 for this reason. Super Baby 2 sometimes will transform into the Grey Ape, wasting your turns when trying to nuke. This Beerus does not do that. So that is a lot, that's very helpful. He's a much better option to use than that Super Baby 2. His super attack, God of Destruction's Edict, does supreme damage and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. His passive skill, God's Judgment, is attack 120% when performing a super attack. So, you know, that does allow him to hit pretty hard, but the fact that he only does supreme, his attack is 13,000. It is on the lower end of summonable units, though. Yeah, looking at that, barely 13,000. Yeah, that is kind of low, I guess. His links, Godly Power, Prodigies, Connoisseur, The Innocence, Shocking Speed, Berserker, and Shattering the Limit. So he does have Berserker. Let me quickly look at LR Beerus. What link does he now not have with LR Beerus? Because, alright, so Berserker is just there in place of Legendary Power, essentially. So, a lot of the Beerus cards do link up with LR Beerus, you know, just as well as each other. Only difference is the STR one, the TUR version of LR Beerus, and Tech Beerus. Those three have Fierce Battle, and AGL Beerus and this INT Beerus have Shattering the Limit, which is pointless. You know, we'd much prefer those units to have Fierce Battle. Now, looking at Beerus' 12 key multiplier is 140%, which is okay. I mean, this unit is, you know, closing in sort of on a year old. You know, he came out, what, in January for Global, so that is quite a while ago. And he does have 2 categories. The Realm of Gods category, of course, and then he is also on the Movie Boss category. Movie Boss category, definitely the place for him. Only thing about this Beerus is he's definitely not going to come in handy for Dokkan Battlefield. He's definitely not going to come in handy for Super Battle Road. So, like, Extreme Z Awakening is really his one place to shine. But, you know, we'll sort of see how our boy Beerus does in that event, which does come out later tonight. So, alright guys, with that, we will finish up this video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one.